And we are in line 3. Lord, how long will the wicked triumph? And that's a question right there. He ended rounding this stanza out with that question. Lord, how long will the wicked triumph? However long God allows for them to triumph. He already knows. He already knows the wicked has an end. You know, and our focus just needs to stay on him. That's why in every video or every chapter about keeping the faith, keeping the focus, keeping our faith in God, and keeping our focus on him. And if we can do that and not worry about what the wicked doing, then we okay. All right, let's move into our next stanza. They utter speech and speak insolent things. All the workers of iniquity boast in themselves. They break in pieces your people, O Lord, and afflict your heritage. They slay the widow and the stranger and murder the fatherless. Yet they say, the Lord does not see, nor does the God of Jacob understand. So they think, and that's, you know, well, we're going to talk about that when we start elaborating on that. But anyway, just to let you know that avenges is to retaliate for an evil done, all right, because I didn't share those definitions. And vengeance is retribution as a punishment. And so retribution is merited punishment for evil done. So that they're going to be punished for the evil that they do. They're going to be awarded punishment, all right? And then so insolent, when we talk about it, it's going to mean in line 4, it says they utter speech and speak insolent things, or speak overbearing or domineering and power things. All right. And then saying all the workers of iniquity boast in themselves. And so that sends us to Psalm 31:18. That says, let the lying lips be put to silence, let the lying lips be put to silence, which speak insolent things proudly and contemptuously against the righteous. So let the lying lips be put to silence, which speak insolent things proudly and contemptuously against the righteous. And God going to silence those lying lips. And so you see how all that line goes right along with what? Being wicked. And then it says in 5, it says, they break in pieces your people, O Lord, and afflict your heritage. And so he's going on and telling God what they are doing, the workers of iniquity. This is how they working. All right. They break in pieces your people, O Lord, and afflict your heritage. And that's what they're doing. Or the inheritance. So, and in 6, he said they slay the widow and the stranger and murder the fatherless. And you know, God is going to move for the widow. He's going to move for the stranger, and he's going to move for the fatherless. He is. And so you can't do just anything to the widow, to the orphan, and to the stranger. You really can't. God already made provisions for them on how they need to be treated. 7, yet they say the Lord does not see, nor does the God of Jacob understand. So he's saying like the Lord does not see, nor does the God of Jacob pay attention. So he's saying that God is not paying attention. God is paying attention. He really is. And just because, and see, a lot of people think God is not seeing what is being done, is because he hasn't judged them or taking vengeance on them. Well, I got away with this, so God must not be seeing me. Okay, I can do this and this and that, get away. I could treat people like this and this and that, and nothing happening to me. Then God not worrying about me. Believe that. All right, and so that sends us to Psalm 10:11. That says, he has said in his heart, God has forgotten. He hides his face. He will never see it. God is not hiding his face at all. He's not hiding his face. Don't let the devil fool you. Don't let the devil fool you. God is not hiding his face. He sees exactly what everybody is doing. The unrighteous, the righteous, the wicked, or the just. He's seeing everything that's going on. And you know what? He has a book. He has a book of life, and he has books of death. He has them. He has them. And notice there's only one book, but there are many books. Just like Jesus said, broad is the way that leads to destruction. A lot of people on that road. Narrow is the way that leads to life. Only a few people on that road. So, take the road less traveled. Just like Robert Frost said. Take the road less traveled. And let's pause right there, and we'll pick it up in line 8.